Okay, we're going to do some, this is the demo for the down and dirty alginate mold making. I'm going to do it just with the basics, as easy as we can. I'm going to do this mushroom here, which you see I've got on a piece of cardboard. I got it to stand up. I wanted it to be so it wouldn't fall down in the mold. And the way I did that is I had these skewers, right? These wooden skewers. And I just broke off the tip of one, took a piece of cardboard that it's on, kind of pushed it this way, and then I came from the back, pushed it all the way through like so, and then I took the mushroom and put it right down on top. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to use the stem down here. That's going to be my pour spout when the mold is done. So I've got my containers here. This container I've cut the bottom out of. It's just like this one. And that's going to go over the top like so, right? This one, because it's the same volume as that one, I filled that up with alginate. And then I put the alginate here in a bigger container, and that's what I'm going to mix it in, all right? So before I do anything, I'm going to tape that down, because if I don't and I pour the alginate in, it will come out the bottom. So very quickly here, going to get that centered. And I'm liking that. Now when we mix the alginate, and I'll say this again when I mix it, it's roughly 1-to-1, the water to the alginate. There's very specific ratios that they will tell you, them, but you can just eyeball it. It's what you want your alginate to be is kind of like runny cream cheese or runny yogurt. Sounds yummy, doesn't it? Tape that all down. Almost there. If you have clay at your house, you can roll out a thin snake of clay and then push the clay all the way around the bottom there. And then you can avoid using the blue tape. But okay, so I've got my alginate, I've got my water here, a cup of water, and now I'm just going to start adding the water to the alginate. And you always add water to alginate. If you're mixing plaster, it's going to be powder into water. But I'm using just an old stick here. You can use a spatula, you can use something mixing. They have these mixers that you can use that are specially made for mixing little batches. But since we're doing it down and dirty, I'm just using a stick, and the stick works just fine. I'm using warm water because I want this to kick faster. If it's warm water, the alginate will kick faster. If it's cold water, it'll still kick, but it just takes longer. All right, now I'm all mixed up. You can see how it looks there. Kind of like a runny cream cheese or runny yogurt. And then I'm just going to take that and pour it down the side of the mold this way. I'm not going on top of the mushroom because I don't want it to fall over. And I want to cover up, now that it's all there, I want to make sure that that mushroom is completely covered up. A little bit messy, but there. Push that down. I'm going to mix up just a tad bit more so it completely fills that up. Actually, we're fine. All right. Yeah. I'm going to mix up more because I can. And of course, I've closed my container. But we're going to take that, we're going to put some more in there. And this is still there we go, that's more better good. It's probably going to come over the sides a bit, but that's okay, I can trim that off. If the alginate had set, pouring another layer on top like this wouldn't work out so well because it doesn't like to bond to itself after it's already set. I'm going to pop some of those bubbles. It's going to set fairly quickly now. And we are good. And I will stop this video. And then I will show you demolding it and pouring something into it. Okay?